The G20 has already begun a lot of really good work. I mean, when Australia was in the President's chair, we initiated some important initiatives around growth. This has been picked up, particularly in some of the micro areas when we're looking at taxation, which I know is of great concern and interest to a lot of the G20 members. We need to keep doing that work. It's very good to have these goals, but it's even more important, I think, to have the follow-through and the implementation. I mean, in Australia, we've gone ahead and we've legislated to deal with issues around taxation that follow the base erosion and profit shifting initiatives that have come both through the G20 and the OECD. So the common reporting standards, these are all the mechanics, I think, of how we continue to improve how our economies work together and synchronise.
Where does the Australia fit into China's Belt and Road initiative, especially in Northern Australia development?
Well, we're going, I think, to continue to see that develop as the more of the details flow out. We have got a very big commitment to Northern Australia, and we see that as being more connected to the region as we go forward. We've also become part of the Asian Investment Bank initiative, and we've got the Global Infrastructure Hub that has been now based in Sydney, that came out of our time when we were in the chair of the G20. So this coordinated approach to infrastructure investment that is going to unlock productivity around the region, I think, is tremendously exciting. And so where all countries are building that capacity, I think it's really important. There'll be plenty of people saying government should spend more. My argument would be governments have to spend wisely and effectively to promote productivity in our economies and growth, and particularly see that unleashed in the private economy amongst the entrepreneurial businesses that are going to be best placed, I think, to ensure that we connect consumers with those who are trying to provide them with goods and services.
Given the forecast of a large deficit, does Australia have a revenue problem or a spending problem, and what will be in the May budget to address the issue?
Australia's fiscal position is consolidating, and over the course of the budget and forward estimates we currently have, we will see government spending as a share of the economy continue to fall. And this is a positive thing. This is something you can have a greater influence over, which is your spending. Now, there's no doubt that in recent times, forecasts of our revenues have had to be adjusted because of what have happened with commodity prices and things of that nature, and there may well need to be more of that. But we will remain focused on ensuring our expenditure is well targeted, that it carries its own weight, and what I mean by that is that it's really achieving its purpose, and where we can consolidate our budget more tightly, then we will. But this is also to achieve the goal of having a lower taxation burden, whether it's on individuals and households or it's in the corporate sector, so we can free up the innovation and entrepreneurialism and the energy that we need in our private economy.